At the edge of a forgotten valley, a cottage stood in quiet shadow, hiding a world where kindness had slowly disappeared. Within those walls lived a woman whose heart had turned to iron, fed only by bitterness and regret. Clarice, wrapped in pride and illusion, a queen of nothing but her reflection. And Mariel, the quiet heart of the home, kind as the final light of dusk. While others dreamed of admiration, she fed life with her hands.
Dreams will not feed us. Move.
The widow's voice cut through the air. And still, she answered with silence and strength. By noon, the jug lay empty, and a new command filled the air.
Beyond the orchard, fetch the water, and do not dawdle.
The path was cruel, yet she walked it as if kindness itself guided her. The world burned around her, yet she did not turn back. Even the earth seemed to hold its breath, watching her steps. And there it stood, older than memory, waiting for her. She did not know, something awaited within that silence, and someone was waiting to change her fate with a single sip of water. The heavy jug clung to her like the burden of the world itself. Even the birds had surrendered their songs to the burning sky. In the orchard, sweetness clung to the air like a forgotten lullaby. Beneath an ancient tree, she gathered silent strength to go on. Each step lifted gold from the earth itself. Before her stood the well, older than time and whispered legend. The rope sang a warning as the bucket vanished below. When water answered, her heart softened with relief. Even in exhaustion, her smile remained. A stranger, worn by the world, yet watching with knowing eyes.
My child, would you spare a sip of water?
You were thirsty,
She said, as if offering treasure. The woman whispered,
kindness is never nothing.
and in a breath of light, a fairy stood before her, carrying a gift powerful enough to bless or break a life forever. As the light softened, Mariel's world spun between dream and destiny. Her heart tapped with lightning, caught between fear and wonder. With a single smile, life itself seemed to waken. Centuries of magic whispered around her hands. Cool magic kissed her lips.
Do not fear me, child. You have done no wrong.
For your pure heart, I bestow upon you a blessing. Every word you speak shall bloom into beauty.
But... why me?
Let your words be careful. Magic follows intention.
Sealing destiny upon her voice. And like morning fog, she vanished from the world. And flowers answered.
Hello?
Jewels, born from her breath. Every step she took left beauty in her wake, and the first pearl touched the earth, sealing what was to come. By the time Mariel reached the cottage door, fear curled inside her like smoke.
Finally. Did you stop to admire your own shadow?
A soft clink echoed, jewels and roses spilled from her lips.
Where did these come from? She's spitting jewels.
She was thirsty, Anne. I only gave her water.
The room glowed, as if dawn itself had burst inside.
Mine! More! All of it will be mine!
Do it again, Mariel. Say something else.
Please!
This wasn't meant for this.
Speak! Until this house overflows. You will go to the well. And earn us.
Fine. Fine. I'll go.
They didn't understand. Kindness cannot be faked. Clarice did not leave at once. She prepared, as if for a royal ball. She rehearsed kindness that did not live within her. And Mariel watched, her heart tightening with dread.
If a fairy blessed Yi-O-R plain face.
Hurry! Make her reward you.
Clarice set out, blind to the world's warning. The sky darkened, the wind carried a warning. Even the earth recoiled from her presence.
Why must the well be so far?
Each step grew heavier than the last.
Seems to stretch endlessly ahead.
At last, the well awaited her. The air around the well grew unnaturally still, as if the forest held its breath. But this was no old woman. This was beauty beyond imagining.
You would deny even a single sip to one who is thirsty?
I came for my blessing, and I deserve more than her. A gift grows only in the soil of kindness. If you want water, draw it yourself.
That was the moment everything changed.
Then you shall receive a gift shaped by your own heart.
A soft, terrible plop echoed. With every word, more creatures poured forth. A cold, hissing serpent followed. Her cruelty returned to her, alive and writhing. And with that, she was gone.
Kindness creates beauty. Cruelty breeds monsters.
The forest remembered, and her fate had only begun.
Help me, please help me.
Clarice's return home was nothing like the triumph she had imagined. The forest itself seemed to recoil from her. She tried to hold the curse inside, but every breath betrayed her. Every step brought her closer to home and closer to humiliation. Her mother ran to greet her, unaware of the horror that followed. One creature fell, then another, and another. Terror claimed the air. The home that held warmth, now drowned in nightmare. Mariel could not believe her eyes. Even now, her heart remained kind, her words lost in blame.
This is your fault!
I did nothing.
Cruelty had finally found its voice in monsters. And so she left. Not as a curse, but as a blessing lost. The sky turned violet, and Mariel walked as though the world had forgotten her. She had never felt so alone. With every word came proof of the blessing. Even the forest tried to comfort her. Sadness bloomed at her feet.
Loyalty.
From the bend came royalty. The prince saw her, and the world stilled. He walked toward her, unafraid.
Stop!
I am no burden, my lord.
Magic, so pure. Not greed, only reverence.
Come with me.
And in that touch, fate shifted. The carriage moved, yet her heart stood still. He studied her, not as treasure, but as a mystery. Even silence could not hold back the magic.
This is no curse.
The kingdom revealed its heart. Beauty bowed to beauty. Even the ground welcomed her. The air filled with gasps.
Who is she?
A traveler, mother!
Jewels answered her voice. The crown moved toward the humble. The future has chosen her. But envy was already on its way. Back in the quiet valley, the cottage no longer smelled of warmth, only of fear, damp skins, and cold
This
scales.
can't be happening! No, this is impossible! Impossible!
Every sound she made, every trembling breath, summoned something wet and crawling from the curse inside her. A bloated toad leapt into the widow's arms, and her scream shattered the cottage walls.
This is your fault! You brought this shame into my house! Meaning of this
Then,
mess.
the knocking came.
I truly don't know.
No one ever came here anymore.
Have you heard? Have you heard?
Your Mariel entered the royal palace with the prince himself. Flowers and real jewels spilled from her word.
Horror and envy burned in Clarice as another serpent escaped her lips.
She left us to rot while she lives like royalty. She must be stopped. I will go to the palace myself.
Hatred fueled her steps into the darkness toward the
Where will
palace
we go?
of light. But the palace she walked toward was a world reborn, and Mariel was no longer the girl she once controlled. The palace breathed with music, each hallway glowing like it remembered a different kind of magic. It felt unreal, as if she had stepped into the life of a dream that was never meant for her.
You've been so quiet. Are you still frightened? You could not bring trouble, and your magic brings only light.
Thank you.
When she spoke, even her gratitude bloomed.
Your Majesty! Someone is demanding entry at the gates. She claims to be the mother of the maiden who speaks jewels.
Do you wish to see her, child?
Each step echoed, not on marble, but on her heart.
There you are, you ungrateful child. You cursed your sister, and now you pretend to be blessed?
I never wished harm. The fairy saw kindness in my heart.
Truth cannot be shouted into existence.
One heart held kindness, the other only envy. But before judgment fell, the air itself answered, and the true magic returned. A glow answered the silence, gentle as moonlight whispering across stone. From the light stepped the keeper of truth.
You carried your gift with humility and protected truth with grace.
You let envy rot your heart and called cruelty love.
And the truth she silenced was summoned before all.
Speak now, not with lies, but with the heart you hide.
I want to be kind. I want to be free of myself.
Darkness broke, and mercy replaced it.
Then let the curse unmake itself.
From poison bloomed her first kindness. Kindness answered cruelty with only love, and the palace exhaled in happiness at last.
If she allows it, I choose her as my bride.
Kindness is the rarest magic of all. Side by side, their hearts spoke the words their lips were still afraid to say. Where once only creatures of shame escaped her, now came symbols of rebirth. The kingdom had watched the change. Now they came to honor it. She had never wanted a crown, yet hearts bowed before her all the same. A chapter closed, not in sorrow, but in gold.